Hello everyone and welcome to a Miraculous Ladybug unboxing. We have 4 of the figures from the Season 2 here. We have Cat Noir, Ladybug, Marionette and Rena Rogue. So, unfortunately there is a 5th one, Queen Bee, but she's very difficult to find, so we don't have her to unbox. We also have the first season here, the first season of figures. And it's a different scale, and I can't remember if I did the unboxing on camera. I don't think I did. I think it was maybe before I was doing the unboxing videos. But we have those to compare, and do a little size comparison at the end of this. And this is going to be part 1 of a 2-part video. Part 2 is going to be slightly different, but we'll see that when we get in there. So let us look at Cat Noir. After all, this is the Grand Cat channel. So, on the back here, this is the same for the back of all of them. It just has the list of the characters that you can get, no actual images of the figures. But there we are. So let us jump right in and open up Cat Noir himself. So we are not caring about the box or the packaging. We are testing a new type of lighting, which is a new natural light, since it was quite a sunny day. And the storms that we've had here in Scotland have died down just a little bit. So here he is out of his packaging. You can see he has many little clips here, so we're going to have to cut all of those. They seem to really not want you to get into this figure. So, curious. Right, well let's look at the staff first, because the staff doesn't have clips. Instead, it's just in there as part of the plastic. So there we are, there's the Extendable Staff accessory. And now, it seems like every part here is all put in. It's all locked down by little tassels, which is very unusual. They don't cut easily either. I mean, some of them, like this part here at the hand, like that really isn't necessary. I'm almost thinking that we might not even need to cut all of these. That some of them you should just be able to get out by itself. But we're going to need to cut a couple of them, especially the leg ones and the ones at the waist. I should try not to cut the figure. You know what? We're just going to pause this just a second while I get rid of these little tassels. And many tassels later, we are finally back. We have managed to cut out Cat Noir from his in prison. It's a little one here, but it is broken on one side, which was good enough for me. So there he is, and here is his second accessory, which is sort of like bat wings kind of thing. It seems to be moulded in this way, but that's a little bit confusing. It's got the little logo there, because surely if you were to connect this, then the wings would kind of be on their side. Is that the way it's supposed to be? Like that? Maybe it is. Because there doesn't seem to be any way to actually fix that. Okay, so let's look at his articulation. He has a double knee bend, I think. Maybe it's a single knee bend. It looks like it's double, if we zoom in on that. But, yeah, no, it certainly should be, because this leg certainly has it. There we go. There. Just a little bit stiff. But this is quite delicate, so I'm very cautious about it. Okay, there we go. With a little bit of stiffness, we got the double knee bend. The tail has no posability in it, but it is quite soft plastic, so it's moldable. He has ankle joints, as shown there, on both sides. Those are on a little... Yeah, it's a little ball joint, a little tiny ball joint. He has waist swivel. The hips, That's as far as the legs extend outwards, but they do extend forwards as well. And they do have a little bit of rotation to them. They're on a bit of a ball joint as well, although the plastic is stopping it a little bit. His face is a little bit kind of crazy. I've certainly seen better faces on characters. Double elbow joint. No wrist movement. No wrist movement whatsoever. And the shoulders, you can go into a T-pose with those as well. So, very interesting. So this hand is open and this one is closed. So I'm guessing that the staff is supposed to go into this hand. So let's try that. It does not. There's no way that is fitting in there. So maybe it does just click into this hand. Okay, there we go. So there we have our Cat Noir. So now it is a case of trying to get him to balance, which these figures are notoriously not good at. So, oh, well, there we go. And now let us just put on the little rotation mechanic so that you can see the full view of them very, very slowly. I really need to get a faster turntable. Well, not too fast, otherwise the figures would fall off. But yeah, so he's an interesting little figure. It's kind of cool. It's got crazy accessories. I'm not sure if this is something that happens in the show, that he gets like a backpack that has wings on it. Someone's going to have to let me know in the comments below. I know he's got the kind of Extendable Staff, kind of the same way that Goku does from the original Dragon Ball series, which is my reference. So now let's compare Cat Noir from Season 2. So this is the Season 2 set of figures with this, to his Season 1 figure, which, as you can see, is a little bit taller, has slightly different accessories. He's got the staff extended and the staff not extended, and his staff, for some reason, is see-through, but I think that the mould on the face is just a little bit better than the one on the Season 2 figure. There isn't actually that much of a difference in the height. I thought there was going to be quite a bit more. But you can see that the Season 1 figures are slightly taller. Now there's no Season 2 figure of Adrian Agreste, which is the human character of the superhero, you know, the Clark Kent or the Peter Parker. So there is Adrian Agreste from Season 1 next to his counterpart, Cat Noir. And yeah, you can see there's a definite size difference between them, but not enough that would be, you know, that would really look out of place, so out of place. So in Season 1 you had Adrian Agreste, you had Cat Noir, you had Marionette, and you had Ladybug herself. So we have all four of those, and that there is Cat Noir. So the other figures, I'm not going to go into as much detail with posing and all that. That was just to show you what the capability of the figures is. So the next one we're going to look at is the main character herself, Marionette. So let us rip this open. Try and do it on camera. And as you see, the back of it is exactly the same as the back of the previous box. And once again we have many tassels. So I'm going to pause the video once more. I'm going to take care of these. I found the easier way to get rid of these is actually just to use nail clippers, which I'll just show one on camera. You just get the nail clippers in and then cut. And there you go. So that's what I'm going to be doing, and I shall see you in just a second. And there we are, the tassels are now all gone. So let us move Cat Noir over to the side. And we'll look at Marionette. So she comes with, again, the same kind of backpack, although the wings seem to be movable on this one. She has her little yo-yo, which is fully coloured this time. In the previous one it was just a clear accessory. And then we have Marionette herself, which there we have her. So she seems to have the same articulation as Cat Noir did. She's a lot more, like, it doesn't take that much to move her things, so the joints are very loose on her. Is it still a double knee joint? Yes, it is. There we go. Certainly a lot more flexibility with this. So let's try putting her little accessories on. So I assume that this goes under the hair, like so. Not the easiest thing to do in the world, especially in front of camera. For people that wonder what I'm saying when I'm like talking about in front of camera, the camera isn't directly in front of me. I am a little bit off to the side, so I'm trying to do this kind of with my arms stretched out a little bit. So it's not the easiest thing to do. This seems very pernickety to attach this onto here. You know what, I'm going to pause the video. And we got there in the end. So it does click in quite nicely. I did find out that these wings are on a separate joint. So you do have that little flexibility of wings there. So now try and get Marionette Stand. Oh, she stands perfectly. So her hands are in this open form. We have this little clip here. So let's just try and put this over her fingers. And hopefully these were designed to work with each other, is what I am assuming. And it is seeming like they maybe weren't. It's certainly given me a bit of fight. So the problem is, at the end of her hand, the fingers are sprayed out, so you have to try and get the fingers to close over, and it is not working. You know what, let's try the other hand, shall we, just in case it was designed to only go on one hand. We'll try that. Seems to be significantly easier with her right hand. So there she is, she has her yo-yo, and she has her backpack on with her wings. So are you willing to stand? We had you standing just a second ago. I did say that these figures are notoriously bad for standing. There we go. Get the camera to focus in on her, and we shall activate the device to let you see the full turnaround of her. So it's quite a nice little figure. I think the face detail is slightly better than on Cat Noir. I think maybe they put a bit more effort into the main character. Maybe see Cat Noir as maybe a sort of side character. And she's fallen over. Okay, that is what I basically expected, and Cat Noir has also fallen over as well. So, let us get back to this. Trying to pose her in a way that makes her stand is not particularly easy. But now let us compare her to the original Ladybug. So the original Ladybug came with two accessories, one of which is her yo-yo that's fully extended, and you can see it's see-through, and the other is this little heart thing. Now, I think the colours on the Season 1 is maybe a little bit better, but the face is very, very similar between the two of them. And once again, there is that little bit of a height difference from the Season 1 figure to the Season 2 variant. So, I suppose it's just up to you. And also, how available they are, because these are not easy to find figures for some strange reason. So I think we are going to end this video here, because I see we're almost approaching that 15-minute mark. And then in part 2, we're going to come back with Marionette and Rena Rogue. And then after that, we'll do part 3 with something a little bit cool and special. So that is going to be it for this video, folks. I hope you all enjoyed. And if you did enjoy, give us a like, share, subscribe. If you are subscribed, click that notification icon so you can see when part 2 of this goes up. And we will see you all in the next video. Goodbye, everybody.